Hi, I'm doing an alumni interview, and if you could state your name, that'd be great.
Jonathan Murray, alumni, class of 2004.
All right. First question I have, so this is going to be about your high school experience. First question, what was like some hangout spots that you had in high school, things that you guys had, things that you guys did in high school and all that?
We didn't really have a public hangout. We hung out at buddies' houses a lot. We played basketball a lot at Shorewood Park. Movies, I was a big movie geek. So,
any favorite movies from that time period?
Obviously.
Star Wars fan, yeah.
Star Wars, Gladiator came out in high school.
Gladiator, okay. All right. So any like regrets you had during high school, or looking back in retrospect?
I'd have to say the only real regret I have is I would have played golf in high school.
Okay.
Educational-wise, I got really good grades, straight A's, B's, a couple B's. Worked hard in high school, but again, I think golf, if I could do it all over again, I'd run the golf team. Free golf
Okay.
team.
Now, what sports did you play in high school?
High school, I played football and baseball my freshman year, and then baseball just sophomore, junior.
And baseball is obviously your favorite sport?
Yeah.
Okay. How was baseball?
Baseball was real good. We had a decent team. We lacked pitching. We hit the crap out of the baseball. We lost my junior and senior year. We lost in the regional championship game. Junior year to JCA, and senior year to Andy.
Okay. Another question. What'd you do after high school? What was your?
After high school, I had verbally committed to school in Florida for baseball, and decided I wasn't ready to ride pine for a couple years, so I wanted to play right away. So I went to Joliet Junior College. After my 2 years there, I got my associate's degree. I transferred to Southern Illinois, changed my major from music to history education, and got my degree and my bachelor's in education, minor in political science, and I played for the SIU rugby team.
So, okay. Now, did you accomplish everything that you had set in mind in high school, or are you still on your path to achieve that?
I'd say I set my minor goals. I would say I have longer, more like life goals. I'm still pretty young, so I've still got a ways to go. But
right.
There's more goals that I'd like to set. I've absolutely reached the goals. I got a college degree. Was on the honor roll. I got good grades in college. Obviously got a degree, which is huge. But again, I pretty much met most of my high school goals, and now as an adult I have some different goals set, and I'm working towards those goals.
Did you get in any like mischief in high school? Any trouble or anything like that?
Well, at the time it seemed like serious trouble. One funny story, I guess I'll tell you. I think it was my sophomore or junior year. I was with some kids from Joliet Catholic, and we got caught in a cemetery on Halloween out in Morris, Aux Sable. But nothing really happened. We got a ticket, and we had to go to court and community service hours. But I stayed out of trouble. I wasn't too crazy in high school. But I guess that'd be the biggest mischief I got into.
What about current events in high school? Like, what was the big thing that was going on then?
9/11.
9/11.
That was my sophomore year. I was in Miss Ganser's math class. That was my first period. What else? Election of GW, George Bush, obviously. That worked out real well. You didn't sense the sarcasm. I guess those are some big ones. White Sox won the World Series in 2005, right? So that was like right after my freshman year in college. Not high school, but
Do you still hang out with a lot of your high school friends?
Absolutely. Three of us, three of my best friends, we all went to Southern Illinois together. One of my other best friends, Dan Orlovich, he lives in San Francisco now. He still comes to town. When he gets in town, we all hang out. But yeah, I'm still in touch. I still hang out with those same guys.
What about favorite teachers, favorite classes?
Miss Sheehan. One of my favorite teachers. Obviously, I liked her class. Her projects were fun. Newman, Mr. Newman, Miss Hennessy. It kind of tormented her a little bit, but she was fun. Yeah, they're still around. They're still around here, so they were really cool. Really influential. Actually, I'd say Miss McCorney. She's not here anymore, but she was my sophomore history teacher, and she really kind of shaped my future. She let me see history in a different way, and I ended up pursuing history because of for class or enjoy what.
All right, now final question. What was your favorite memory, most memorable moment?
Most memorable moments. I mean, high school, it really goes by like a flash. Working in the building, you know, you walk by certain parts of the school and you have a flashback. But I'll be honest with you, the thing I remember most is I mean, not to be all cliche, but, you know, prom and more or less, I guess I would say the senior dance. I remember the senior dinner dance the most. You know, you're with your best friends, it's your best night with them, you know, and it's just, it's really not the same after that point. You know, everybody kind of spreads out, gets diverse, you run into people here and there, but again, that's kind of like the last opportunity you have with your classmates and your members. I love you too.
All right, is that all? Any final comments or anything? Or
No.
I think we're pretty well. All right.
All right, thank you.
Sounds good.